back, wrestling fans. Dallas Danger back with you, and I have at the interview podium a man who's about to be in tag team action, one Lord Murphy Costigan. And Mr. Costigan, I'm sure you will want to address what we just heard from Crash Cassidy before the commercial break, but today you are searching for a tag team partner because you have an opportunity at the APW Tag Team Championships as APW goes on tour.
Well, let me educate you. Let me educate you on something, Mr. Telly Presenter. Crash Cassidy talks such a big game. Oh, I've got it, but you don't want it. That pipe has been running from me for years. Just look what happened out here. I'm in a tag team match. I should have been wrestling for the APW Southern Championship, but of course, cowards will do as cowards will do. Isn't that right, Crash Cassidy? You call yourself champ, I call you chump. But moving on to this tag team match, see, I'm looking for a tag team partner. And courtesy of some very well-placed, shall we call it persuasion, I have found myself that tag team partner, and it's going to be a great night for Lord Murphy Costigan.
Well, Murphy Costigan says Crash is running from him. I don't know that I'll agree with that, but we're going to the ring right now as Lord Murphy Costigan searches for a tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of the Ranch Hand and Lord Murphy Costigan. And their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, the team of Sean Cruz and the NICW Heavyweight Champion, Dragon Scott Lee.
Tag team action up next here on Championship Wrestling. Dragon Scott Lee, the NICW Heavyweight Champion, teaming with Sean Cruz to take on Lord Murphy Costigan and the Ranch Hand, who he seems to have rented, so to speak, from the Golden One, Eric Lester. The Ranch Hand, nothing if not a bounty hunter, I'm sure. Sean Cruz having a little fun with the fans in attendance here at the Sportatorium. We're just about set to get underway here. Handshake from the Ranch Hand and Costigan. Looks like they're on the same page. The bell is sounded and we are underway. The chants of Cruz can't lose ringing through the Sportatorium. Cruz, certainly a fan favorite. Nicely done there, taking down the bigger Costigan and going right to the buckle for a little celebration is Sean Cruz. Another collar and elbow tie up here, Costigan and Cruz. Costigan still with that headgear and depending on who you ask, real or not real hair that he is sporting after a head shaving, losing a hair match in Tennessee. And now he's in a bad way. No, he's got control now. Hammer lock applied. Cruz with the double leg takedown reversal and right into a hold. Very nicely done there by Sean Cruz. Costigan with a nice reversal of his own. Say what you want about Costigan's attitude and his words, the way he speaks. Very, very formidable wrestler. Nicely done by Sean Cruz, trying to pick up the pace on Costigan. And everyone here in the Sportatorium seems to love it. Costigan to the eyes to break that hold. And immediately into his corner. Nice tag team strategy there by Costigan as he tags in his masked partner, the Ranch Hand. Normally flanked by the Golden One, Eric Lester, but on loan today on the program as Costigan searches for a tag team partner. Shoulder tackle there, takes down Cruz. But the pace is where Cruz likes it. Nice hip toss. He's waiting. He's ready, and an arm drag. Ranch Hand right back up to a vertical base into the eyes, and now a tag made. Costigan back in with a blinded Cruz, but he can see well enough for the drop toe hold. Front face lock applied, tag made. Scott Lee climbing to the second buckle and dropping the double axe handle. And now the NICW champion will pick up right where Sean Cruz left off. Costigan down to his knees. He's in pain. Reaches out but can't quite slap hands with the Ranch Hand. Reversal by Costigan though. Nicely done by the Dragon Scott Lee. Another tag made, Sean Cruz. Legal man with Costigan, and the team of Lee and Cruz working pretty well together thus far. Cruz has Costigan's shoulders down. Referee Joseph Cole's right there to check the shoulders and make the count if necessary. Another wrinkle to being trapped in a hold center of the ring like that, as Costigan is, but he's to his feet. Last second reversal by Cruz. Unloading on the big Scotsman. Snapmare takeover. He's coming off the ropes. Is Sean Cruz with the basement drop kick, and he's fired up. Costigan doesn't quite know where he is. And Cruz is going up. And at punch number 8, the Ranch Hand gets involved, and Cruz is caught up in the ropes. And Costigan goes to the eyes. Nasty uppercut by Lord Murphy Costigan. And he's going to run the face of Sean Cruz across that top ring rope into the wrong part of town if you are one Sean Cruz. Ranch Hand back in legal. Certainly some history between the Ranch Hand and Cruz, as Cruz has come to the aid of Victor Andrews in Victor's fight against the American heavyweight champion Lance Erickson that has also involved the Ranch Hand and manager Eric Lester. Good time to tell you don't go anywhere, because in our main event this evening, Andrews and Erickson will lock horns once again. That's sure to be combustible elements colliding, but for the time being, Sean Cruz is in the wrong corner. Costigan unloading, forcing Cruz out onto the apron. What's he got in mind here? It looks like he might tie Sean Cruz up and slam the chest with a clubbing blow. Oh, now he's going to the nose, the nostrils, the eyes, anything Costigan can get his hands on to maintain an advantage. As Scott Lee looks on from the corner, just trying to keep the crowd behind himself and his partner on this occasion, one Sean Cruz. Costigan gets the attention of the official, and that allows the Ranch Hand an opportunity to throw Cruz right into that steel ring post, and Cruz was already in bad shape. Costigan may have found his tag team partner, but Cruz has some fight left. He gets under in between the legs, and now Scott Lee tagged in. But the ranch hands coming to get involved in the action too. Oh, but it looks like the numbers game. No, a block by Scott Lee. And now those patented kicks, educated feet from the NICW champion. Takes down Costigan with a right hand. Oh, what a roundhouse kick right to the side of Costigan's head, but Costigan, out of instinct alone perhaps, kicking out and now manhandling Scott Lee. Double underhook into the suplex, and Costigan's going to knock Cruz off the apron, go for the cover, pull the tights, and that's the count of 3. Costigan sneaks out a win over the NICW champion. Here are your winners, the Ranch Hand and Murphy Costigan. Wrestling fans, don't go anywhere. Plenty more action. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back after these messages.